Hello, my name is Raheem Cooper Thomas, and this is a video about using macros in Excel. Macros is a function that is a shortcut to using a system of equations in Excel. So, for example, if you were to press and hold Command and select A on the computer, it highlights the entire screen or the entire spreadsheet. And so I'm going to show how we can use that same kind of shortcut function to look at different data or sets of data in Excel. So here I have a profit and loss statement for a company from 2013 to 2014, and I want to do some quick analysis on it. So I want to look at the profit margin, the expenses, the variances, the variance between um, budgeted expenses and actual expenses, and see how that works out. So in order to do that and continual, since we will have the same budget, in order to start macros, what we do is we'll go to Tools, go to Macro, and you want to say New Recording. So it guesses, do I want your macro 4? I'm going to leave it here. The shortcut key allows you to just insert the shortcut. So if I wanted to use, I'll show at the end of the video how we can use the shortcut in both ways. But here I'm going to say Option Command T. And so when you look at the tools again, you'll see that it's recording, and when we stop recording, it's when we can see the exact functions that we will be using. So in order to look at the profit margin, I want to look at its ratio really between the net income and total sales. And we see that that's about 4.9%, and our budgeted expenses for the year were $165,000, and in order to look at the variance, we want to see what were our actual expenses. So we will sum the expenses in the report. So you see here that we have expenses. We want to know, okay, well, these were the total salary and wages expenses, and we want to look at additional employee benefits here. Oh, hold on one second. We want to add this column for employee benefits. We also want to sum controllable operating expenses for the year. We also want to include administrative and general expenses. We also want to include occupancy expenses and our non-cash transactions like depreciation. Once we have that, we can sum that together, and we see that that's 187,000. Now, if we want to look at the variance, well, we're going to see, well, what is the difference between what we thought we were going to spend and what we actually spent? I'll give the computer 1 second. And we see that was, we spent $22,000 more than what we originally planned over the year. So that's it. So that was a little time consuming because we had to, well, and since we're done here, before I move on, we can go to Tools, Macro, and we can stop the recording. And so once we stop the recording, the Excel kind of puts the shortcut in a memory, And now anytime we have a profit and loss statement, we can use the shortcut to quickly find the profit margin, expenses, variances, and budgeted expenses. So in order to do that, once again, um, we use the shortcut Option Command T, or you can go to Tools, click Macros, and we just can click Macros 4, and when we run it, it will automatically give us the values. So this is how we use, one way how macros can be used in Excel. Thanks for watching.